Now from the north the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Mitch Keller gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
He's set and the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 7.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Here now is Will Smith. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
And we'll employ the use of our Show Track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Next, here is Kike Hernandez. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 25 for him on the year, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
The third baseman, Justin.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Line drive base hit. And the hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
In now, Chris Taylor. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
To the plate now, Tony Gonsolin. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Reynolds comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 34 home runs now on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Gamble is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Dodgers lead this one 8-0. Tony Gonsolin, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ready now is Jun Park. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Brian Hayes digging in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pollock will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Here it comes. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Still 8-0. Now it'll be Freddie Freeman. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Freddie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Freeman playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So the next at bat will be Will Smith, and he blasted a homer in his first at bat.
Yeah, man.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Pirates nothing. Now at the plate here is Colin Moran. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time. Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Next to dig in, Wilmer Defoe, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So he sets him down swinging. Wilmer Defoe goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The 0-2 once more. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 9-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
The throw to Defoe. On the first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Tony Gonsolin. First pitch on its way.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Gamble is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now here it comes. Michael Chavis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. they're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate, Cody Ponce. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. As he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey, great forehand stop. But he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Chavis is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate is Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. So the Pirates turns over and set to go. June Park back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. June Park becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ke'Bryan Hayes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. At the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Very weakly on the ground. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Back goes Betts, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 4. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. Will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Cahill is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in next, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. First offering on its way. Line hard into left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. High and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the hardwood plate. This trend could continue.
So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. To the plate now, Chris Taylor. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Chavis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Halfway home from PNC Park, it's the Dodgers 10 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next up, Ben Gamble. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jacob Rawlings.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Pirates 1. Into the box, Tony Gonsolin getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Mookie Betts. He grounded out last time up. First offering. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Hey, tough play right there, but let's be honest, let's stay in the trust tree. He had trouble getting that out of his glove. If that exchange was cleaner, I think he would have had the out.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Will Smith steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going.
I remember one game in this stadium early. I don't remember what year it was, but it was early in the season, and there were a lot of
Hammered the other way to deep right field.
A lot of Dodger gear in the stands.
At the track.
And Will Smith is taking care of business today.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Blake Cederlin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for this guy.
Kike, let's get you into the score sheet.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Fly ball out to right field. Back goes Chavis. He dives, but he can't get it. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan,
and he's
after
on
that
the
base
board.
hit, he's extended his hit streak
9 in a row. Good job, Kike.
He wants double digits. Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
As I play with this team and these players,
and it's
I am reminded of what I talked about before. Yeah!
Gone, a home run.
Good job, Corey. We are on top today. What I've said previously about the Dodger tour, the stadium tour, and I think of all the accolades this generation of players has earned, and it's just not visible on the tour. I don't see it. I see more of our older history than anything else.
This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC in Pittsburgh.
And I think that's a bit of a shame for myself, because the Ohtani era is going to be very different than what we've dealt with the past
Trying to keep it going.
8 years,
3 for 3 thus
8
far.
years or so. So
High in the air,
he
down
was
the
late,
right field line.
a little late on that one.
Is on the run. He
That's
gets
fine.
there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Next, it'll be Chris Taylor. From the stretch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall.
That is a long single.
And now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
That's a home run, folks.
At the plate now, Tony Gonsolin. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over.
Okay, you know what? We're going to do something different this time.
So here's Michael.
I need to see that again. I guess not. Not by much. Okay, you know what? I think that was a home run. But they call it a single. That's fine. I think that was a home run, in my opinion.
Andrew Heaney enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 38, Andrew Heaney.
Okay, Heen Dog, let's take care of some business.
First pitch on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fastball called for strike two. Chavis, former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but
go.
I think it's as advertised for this ball club
13
right
Ks.
now. The manager is getting exactly
So
what
Jumbo Jacks are on order tomorrow.
Breaking ball there. Michael Chavis becomes the first out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Michael Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Pirates. Number 5.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
1 and 2.
And it's another
There
K.
we go.
So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Ho-Jun Park, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And this will be fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
There we go.
And he goes down on
Job,
strikes
dog.
for the third time. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And they remain well behind. Sam Howard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Mookie Betts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Okay, taking care of business
the first
today.
offering. Hit sharply on the ground.
4 out of 5.
And that's through into left.
That works.
So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Boy, talk about having a day, Gabriel. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Gamble arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And now Freddie Freeman, single home run in his last time up. And now the first pitch as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
36 straight. Happy for Freddie.
The 0-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get
A little bit of pizzazz. Took care of business for them.
No errors and no one left.
The Dodgers released their 2023 recap video earlier today on their official YouTube channel. And the short time I had to play the 2023 MLB The Show 2023, I played one game with that 2023 roster, and it was fun. I know a lot more now about it than I did when I started this endeavor. Seeing that replay video brought back a lot of the memories and everything else, from that team. was a good team. Won 100 games, won the division. A lot of the so-called experts thought that San Diego was going to run away with the division, and they did. So.
Hard hit ball to second.
Oh.
That will find its way into right field for a one-out single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit.
He hits it out, and then he gets another base hit. So.
At the plate, Colin Moran. And he'll take a changeup here. Strike one.
We had cleared salary, let a bunch of guys go. Didn't do a lot of free agent shopping, and then the commissioner's office messed us up with reinstating Trevor Bauer after he was on administrative leave and then was suspended. The team had to pay the remainder of his contract, and that put us in a little bit of a bind for this season. Bauer went on to go play in Japan for a season, and I guess he's a free agent. I don't know exactly what his current status is, but the Dodgers had to pay his salary, and he didn't pitch for us for multiple reasons. So we were kind of in a middle situation where we didn't have. We had plans. We were preparing for Ohtani, but we couldn't come out and say that directly. So we had to make do with what was available. And the team wasn't expected to win the division, and they did. San Diego was the clear preseason favorite, and they fell on their faces.
First pitch of the AB now.
So
base hit into right
Arizona was competitive. The Giants were not competitive. And we just kept on doing the best we could, and the wins piled up. We won 100 games. They won the division in Seattle. This was the first year in a long time that I actually made the decision to buy the championship gear for the
and he reaches second. That's a double.
Yes.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra.
That was not cool.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender.
I bought the division winner t-shirt and the postseason hat, and then we fell on our faces by getting swept by Arizona. So, as it turns out, Kershaw was playing with a shoulder injury. Bobby Miller was a rookie, and Lance Lynn just didn't have it for us. So we weren't able to capitalize on that success that we had. That unexpected batch of... Oh my goodness! What a bounce! Wow. Okay. Wow. Lucky bounces. So we had a good season, and everybody contributed. Guys came in at the trade deadline. We acquired Kiki Hernandez, and it was like he never left, and that was a big deal. Unfortunately, like I said, in the postseason, we fell on our faces. The whole team basically stopped hitting. Couldn't generate offense, and our pitching couldn't keep their offense in check. And we wound up, getting swept by Arizona. So,
and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in
we didn't see any of those highlights or lowlights in the recap. It ended with us winning the division in Seattle, and then transitioning to Ohtani and Yamamoto's press conferences. So, yeah, so it's a whole new season. Got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of hope. We just got to see what happens and take it one game at a time.
To pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
And I still wear that 2023 postseason hat to work. So.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now here is Michael Chavis. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. He's hitless in 3 at-bats as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's
Doug just slinging it up there.
And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and they remain well behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Now the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short.
And it's going to count.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Andrew Heaney. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone.
That would have been funny if it had dropped.
So now here is
home run, 3 singles, 3 RBIs.
in this one. 4 hits,
Mookie taking care of enormous amounts of business.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like
nice play.
There as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers out in front, 16-1. Tucupita Marcano will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so we'll just need to work on getting aboard. Fouled off. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden,
that works. That absolutely works. Dog just throwing it out there.
For the strikeout, Tucupita Marcano sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for June Park. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Taking care of business.
This role he's on. Make it
9 Ks for Hain Dog.
Gracious, 2 away. Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Oh, that
get it, Hino, get it. Yes.
Is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add
good
one
job
to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 16-1 this evening. The Los Angeles Dodgers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Tony Gonsolin earns his 12th victory in the ball game.
I was hoping to get Hino to 10 Ks, but guy hit it, so.
Allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi
taking
Watney,
care of business, extending his streak.
For more, find
Mookie,
us on Twitter,
Freddie, Seager, Smith. That works. Good recovery. And that does it. Okay. Catman, 5 innings, 1 hit, 12 Ks, 1 earned run. Will Smith, 4 for 5, 3 home runs, 5 RBI. Okay. He died with his 10th save, even though it's not really a save situation. They're counting it, and I'll take it. Okay, let's look at Gonsolin's numbers this season. .1 innings. So that's the new scoreless inning streak. He went 11 wins without giving it 11 appearances without giving up a run. So 65.1 innings. Just crushing it otherwise. Okay. Another one at Pittsburgh. 7:05. I like night games. Let's go with it. Although the last time I did this, I ran into problems. I don't feel like rooting everybody around for one game right now.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh
We've passed the
AJ Pollock continues to strike fear into the
1/3
eyes of his
mark of the
opponents as he
season.
looks to bring a hitting streak to 40
AJ.
games. Next,
Big streak.
Bryce Wilson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the
Second
ERA is
to
into
Freddie.
the 4s coming into this start.
All right, Mookie.
But he's
Let's
actually
see
a
what we can
pretty
do.
solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA
That works.
under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that. But this guy's
That
a better
absolutely
pitcher than
works.
that ERA indicates.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. To the plate now, AJ Pollock. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
Oh, what a catch. Nice play. Nice play.
So next to hit is Freddie Freeman. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch on its way. He swings and lines it to left. Gamble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
In the sun on that one.
The catcher, Will Smith.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's...
Oh.
Miss. That retires the side.
Darn.
And that will do it.
Not cool.
One left for LA. And now the Pirates.
Okay.
Max Scherzer.
Mr. Max.
On the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
It works.
A good curveball.
It definitely works.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 26 RBIs.
I was talking to a friend the other day about
Scherzer tossed a little over 85 innings
Scherzer and what he did for us in that 2021 postseason. And I said it was our last significant postseason win, which it was. In 2022, we lost in 4 games to San Diego, and then this season we got swept by Arizona.
2 hitters, 2 strikeouts.
So you have to go back to
this has the makings of a great outing already.
As the first pitch
that division series against the Giants, where we actually won. We won that series. We wound up losing to Atlanta in the championship series. But that Giants series was the last time we won a playoff series. So Scherzer will always be connected to that. This guy is pretty good. Gotta be careful for this guy.
Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. And a long run.
It works.
But he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, here we are several weeks into the season.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
This guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agree, Dero. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
And that's
that works.
Base hit.
Good job, Kike.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double
10
digits,
in a row.
Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm.
Inside
We're seeing
out.
the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Next to hit is Corey Seager.
Yeah, Corey did it twice yesterday, or in the previous game.
Number 5 in the National League home run race. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
But not at the moment.
So now into the box.
First in National League third base All-Star vote. And well deserved.
And now the first pitch.
When he was with us,
You can definitely tell with that
he
foul
was
off
as
right
solid
there
a
that he's picking up
player
spin on
as
this
you could
pitcher's
ask for.
off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line drive to left. And that
Yes.
ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Another
Now
double.
he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Good job,
Dan, after
JT.
that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things.
In
right
fact,
now. He's been swinging the
he
bat
was
pretty
our
well. He's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
Roberto
6-game
Clemente
hitting
Award
streak so far.
nominee in
Into the box, Chris Taylor. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball
2021.
club as they enter play here tonight. They've
And he
been
won.
fairly punchless of late, losing
Unfortunately,
last
we
time
didn't
out
get to
and, in
see
fact,
him
dropping 6 of their last
receive the
7.
award as he
Yeah,
signed
man,
else.
it
He
hasn't
went
been a
elsewhere
very good homestand. And
in
Dero,
that
through the
offseason.
first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4. That's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah,
But
and
as
lost in
a-
a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the
As an
zone,
incredible
untimely defense, not swinging the bats. well,
member
they
of the
have to find a way to
community,
get
as a
it.
valued ambassador for the team. He had a lot of events and things he did with the community that a lot of people, he reached out to a lot of people.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer.
And
Drives a liner to right
that
center.
Roberto
Chavis
Clemente
has it,
Award
and the side is
was a
retired.
big deal.
Only 1 in the inning here for the
And
guys
I'll
in
always
blue.
be grateful for
We'll go to the bottom
Turner's
half of
time
inning
here.
number 2. LA's on top,
So
1-0.
it's good to see him on the field here in this arena and doing what he does. So
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is
now, in a very real
wanna give
sense,
him
the
inside
failures
half, I'm
of the
okay
team
with
to
that.
advance
You
in the
can't give him
playoffs
away.
in
You're gonna stay east-west.
2022
You
and
better pick one
2023 are part of the reason why
Swing and a miss on
the ownership
slider, and
group
that's out
has
number
made
1.
their push for Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto and bringing in Tyler Glass now. These are guys who want to win, and that kind of spirit, if you will,
So here's Michael Chavis
we're
now.
hoping that translates to success.
Take a look at a first pitch fastball
Ohtani in
for ball
particular,
1. And
you know,
see that average below the
has
dreaded Mendoza line.
enormous desire to win, and
The 1-0.
he's put it all on the line for us and made his contract the way it was because he wants to win, and that's very admirable to see. So
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and this is swung
go.
on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
0-1 the count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if.
And of course, amid all the complaints about how much money the Dodgers spent and everything else, a big part of the 2020 championship was a lot of our homegrown players.
Right there, backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Seager, Peterson,
the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Bellinger,
Man, this at bat has changed
Will
quickly
Smith,
from 0-2 now to 2-2.
Kershaw,
Good job
Buehler.
of discipline by this hitter, not
These are
chasing
guys
those
that
pitches
came up
just
in
off
our
the plate.
organization and delivered at the highest level. So,
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
yeah, we got
Cleanly.
Mookie, but
Go on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
you know,
1-2-3
his
go the
contributions
Pirates.
are significant,
They still trail
but a lot of homegrown players also contributed. It's not just buying the championship, quote unquote. We didn't do that.
Now back to the top of the
So,
lineup.
you know,
Stepping
people
in
want to
for
criticize
Betts.
and
He
jump on
singled
us
first
and
time up.
everything else, but
Infield in
I
the
can tell
open
you
shift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the
that
left side.
when you see that 2020 trophy in the
Throw to
case,
first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping
with
in
the
next,
fingerprints that the players put on it from their presentation in Globe Life Field,
ready to deliver.
all
Here
that
comes the
talk
first
is
pitch.
just that. It's talk.
Yanked on the ground down the line.
Oh!
There's a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And that'll
Yes!
give it an even 40 consecutive
40 in a
games with
row.
base hit as that ties the legendary Ty Cobb.
Good job, AJ.
Even imagine what this guy's thinking right now. 40 straight games in the big leagues facing this type of talent and finding a way to mix in and out.
All right. Happy.
Into what range when you know you're trying to end a guy's streak?
No doubt about it, D. You go through a meeting before the game, they're going
Freddie
over the
keeps
entire
his own
game.
alive.
You don't want to be that guy that keeps that streak alive. Unfortunately, he did, and the streak lives on to 40 games.
And as you see right there, this streak
2 games
will
behind.
continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Bro. Think about
Good
this.
job.
He's in the 30s right now. He's basically gone like 4 weeks when he's gone to bed every night. And he probably sleeps pretty comfortably knowing that he got a base hit in every game.
I mean, nobody complained when the
The
Mets got their
The
championships
throw to Defoe.
or their players in free agency. No one complained when Philadelphia signed all their players to their giant contracts. No one ever said anything about that. But when the Dodgers do it, then people, you know, fly off the handle and, oh, the game is ruined. But no, that's not how this works. We didn't do anything illegal. We didn't cheat. These are legitimate contracts that our ownership group is willing to pay the money for. And every owner can pay these salaries, they just don't want to. And in the fallout from us signing Ohtani, I read a comment that said, you know, we offered these other teams the same deal, and they said no. So, you know, if Art Moreno had the chance to keep Ohtani and he chose not to, that's his problem. That's not the Dodgers' problem.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts
So,
now, and that's your first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not into all this criticism of the Dodgers for trying to win. That's the whole purpose, is to win games and win championships.
And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Bryce Wilson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with.
All
and when
right.
you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And a minimum effort at bat
job,
that
Max.
time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. At the plate now, Jun Park. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 1-0.
I mean, ever since 2012, when the ownership group took control, they've done everything they can to build a winning franchise in every way. Farm system, equipment, stadium, players, management. Everything has been worked on and tinkered with and expanded to make it so that the Dodgers have a better chance to win. That's all it is. People complain and, you know, make up, you know, ridiculous ideas and whatnot, and I won't stand for it anymore. I'm tired of it.
Here's Corey Seager. A swing and a drive sent down toward
Corey.
the gap. Back goes Chavis to the track to the wall. And that one is gone.
It's got a good series so far.
A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 28 on the season, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner.
Such a fabulous player for us for so long.
Swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Chavis in a few steps as he takes it.
Went to Texas, and he came back to Dodger Stadium as a member of the Rangers for the All-Star game, hitting in the home run derby. That was nice. Got a standing ovation, the whole deal. And then this season he put them over the hump. Helped them win their first championship. So that contract that Texas ownership gave him paid off. Again, no one's going to criticize Texas for spending $300 million on Seager. You know, and it worked. It worked for them. The signings they made, the trades they made, were all in a championship, and it worked. And we're trying to do the same thing.
Starts to build a little bit on an offense.
There's no difference.
Late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now.
But people criticize us, they won't criticize the Rangers.
I think for every player, for every former player,
it's a double standard that I won't deal with anymore. Oh, I got lucky on that one. That ball kind of fluttered on me.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through this middle inning so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone.
All right, Mr. Reynolds.
Dominant up to this point.
The scourge of the team.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that's ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that's into the corner.
Ooh.
Foul ball and right.
Wow. Okay.
The next 1-2 pitch.
It's pretty good.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Outside.
And
there we go.
Strikeout number 8
Sit him down. He's too hot for us. Good job, Max.
Now, guys, I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
I mean, you know, no one criticized San Diego for their enormous contracts. They gave Tatis a 13-year deal. They gave Machado an enormous contract. They gave their shortstop from Boston a $300 million deal. They traded for Juan Soto. You know, and it didn't work for them. They only had one playoff series that they beat us in once, and that's it. The next season they fell on their faces, and you know, no one criticized them for spending money or trying to win championship, you know, win a title. But when the Dodgers do it, people complain, and it's like, no, I'm not dealing with that anymore.
The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
You know, it used to be that baseball was more of a traditional type game, and guys, you know, the money wasn't as big, and this, that, and the other. Only your star players got big money and everything else. But now everybody gets that kind of money now, and it's not as traditional as it used to be. The game has evolved. There we go, Max. Yes! Gets a hit. That's what we're talking about. Good job, Max. Yes, sir.
He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute.
That works.
Put itself in position to score some more runs.
You know, gone are the days when only the best players got the multi-millions. For example, I remember
Reynolds is on the move for it at the track.
Nolan Ryan was the first player to make $1 million in baseball. And Nolan Ryan was a Hall of Fame caliber pitcher. At the time, he was a Hall of Fame caliber pitcher. $1 million was a big deal then. Well worth it. Yes.
But he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
That's what we're talking about.
Throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there.
The $3 million deal when I was in high school, I remember when I think it was Ricky Henderson and Kirby Puckett, they signed $3 million year deals. And that was a big deal at the time. Oh, safe and an RBI.
So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
I'll take it.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
The game has evolved. Guys make enormous amounts of money now. That's just how it is. I don't see where the criticism is coming from anymore about spending money on players. Safe.
Great job there.
You know, giving Tatis Jr., for example, a $300 million 13-year contract, and then he goes and gets busted for steroids. It's like, really? You know, Machado got an enormous contract, You know, that's just the way it is now. Guys make big time money. Mookie got a big contract, and Freddie got a big contract. Okay, that's the going rate these days. Now, as I've said before, I was thinking Ohtani was going to reach the $45 million range, which is roughly the same as Mike Trout. Again, Art Moreno, the famous cheapskate owner, you know, gave Mike Trout $45 million a year. And that was what I was thinking Ohtani was gonna reach. Said he blew right past it. But he's also a very unique type of player. He's a two-way player. You don't see those very often. In fact, hardly ever. And he's got a trophy case of his own to back that up. So, you know, the big money is always going to be there for the players who perform. The question is your ownership group for your team willing to pay that money? And a lot of owners don't want to pay that money, so they don't.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired.
So
it's 2 runs.
Like I said, a lot of owners, any owner in today's baseball, today's Major League Baseball can afford these salaries. They just choose not to pay them. And the most extreme example is what's going on in Oakland, where the owner is moving the team to Las Vegas. You know, he's worth billions. He could make his own stadium if he wanted to. He just doesn't want to. He'd rather have the state pay for it. And that's something that I can't handle that anymore. It's not my thing. I don't appreciate that.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In the air, out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
So, you know, you have to be a billionaire to own a sports team. Look at Gonsolin going from 0.00 to 0.14 with 1 run.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Swing and a miss on the
so, you know, we are like I said, the Dodgers are fortunate to have an ownership group that's committed to winning, and they're committed to spending whatever it takes. We signed Ohtani, we signed Yamamoto, we brought in Glass now because pitching was a part of our problem. And Ohtani was a legendary player hitting free agency. So we'll see. But I mean, we go back to San Diego. That team fell on its face. They won only 1 series and then fell apart. They traded Soto away. Tatis's contract, in my opinion, is not going to age well. Neither will Machado's. They have culture issues. They have the manager left to manage the Giants. I mean, what's going on down there? And then the general manager has issues with everybody. So if I were Ohtani and I'm looking at this from an outsider's perspective, why would I want to play there? At least the Dodgers don't have drama. The Padres have drama in spades. So that's something that you have to look at, you know, in the total calculus of things. And Ohtani made his choice, and now we're fortunate enough to have him.
First offering on its way.
Oh, nice play. He scorched that ball.
Next up is Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 with a double thus far.
107.
Turned on that one and crushed it.
That was a heck of a play with that third baseman there.
4 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ripped down the first base line. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Yeah, nice play. Okay.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort.
We'll get the mountain up.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gamble gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 4-0. The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strike.
I mean, when Max Scherzer went on the open market after the 2021 season, and he signed with the Mets for a significant amount of money. That's the way the game is played now. Guys are gonna, make these kinds of money, and if you don't want to pay it, that's the owner's decision. I'm not going to apologize for having an ownership group that wants to win. We made a competitive offer to him, and he chose to go elsewhere, which is fine. I have no qualms about that. He was a free agent. Corey Seager did the same thing. He chose to go to Texas. And the Dodgers made a competitive offer there, and he chose to go elsewhere. And it worked for him. He got a championship out of it.
As he just continues,
of course, as it worked out, Scherzer would actually be part of that team as well, although he got injured in the World Series. But he did his part to help the Rangers win a championship. So the money they're paying him, as astronomical as it is, it worked. That's beautiful. So I'm not going to begrudge the Rangers ownership group for spending money to win a championship.
No hits to this point.
There's just no rhyme or reason about it. But we spent this much, blah blah blah. I don't care. Tired of it.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 4-0.
AJ is creeping up there in his average.
Will come on to make his 40th this season.
Good times.
All set for the start
5 for 9,
home
run, 3 RBI.
First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Okay.
Stepping in once again is AJ
double single run.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up and in for a base hit.
It works. I was thinking that guy was going to spear it with his glove, but he didn't. So,
he's looking locked in.
Okay. Alright, hold on for 1 second. Let me send a message. I have a friend on the East Coast. And it just passed midnight for her, so. Okay. Alright.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Lifted down the line in left. Gamble is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. He'll swing and lift the ball foul.
Crushed.
To the left and out of play.
But foul.
Pollock is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to third.
Yes.
And just
good job, Will.
Glove into left, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his
6 in a row.
Yeah, and he didn't come
that
out
works for me.
He didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hit streak.
I need to look up something real quick, just for a second here. Sorry. Okay. The announcer said something that I didn't understand at the moment. Looking at it now, they said that Will Smith has a career with 2 teams, and I'm looking at his statistics, and he's only played for us.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the top.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, it's okay.
Tired as they make the play.
This guy's having a tough time today.
Dodgers strand a couple.
So.
4-0 lead. So now to the plate, Wilmer Defoe, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Wilmer Defoe.
Well, too late now.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of 5. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
I didn't want Scherzer to pitch at the 7th. But he got 1 pitch in, so.
Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Rich Hill comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 44, Rich.
Just all-around good guy. I always liked him having him on our team.
And low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, man, there's been a real change in velocity as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing
Mr. Reynolds is a
strikeouts
switch
at an
hitter.
alarming rate in baseball right now.
Brian Reynolds is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out. Throw the
There we
breaking
go.
ball.
Good job, D Mountain.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's
That
back-to-back
works.
Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Wow.
Two
That's a
out,
heck of a
nobody
bounce there.
And a slider.
There we
swung
go.
on, missed, and the side
D
is
Mountain
retired.
taking care of business.
1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail here 4-0. Blake Cederlin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Corey Seager. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run
Corey
up there
doing the
close
work
to 100
against
miles
both
per hour.
lefties and
It's
righties.
so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is on the ground over.
Very early swing, but I got it.
Take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Justin Turner hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Chavis is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Up next, Chris Taylor flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
100 miles an
Look
hour.
for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I think
It's amazing
about time
anyone
to
can
choke
even
up
hit
on
that.
bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Popped him up.
Oh, popped up.
Stallings is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0. At the plate now is Jacob Stallings. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Okay.
Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Sweeper.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing
All
much of a game
right.
plan from these hitters.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4
Team out in the
strikeouts
K
in
machine.
the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Another Jumbo Jack day for us tomorrow.
To the plate now, Michael
happy.
Chavis. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
That's one thing I'm definitely changing in the new year is my eating habits. I gained some weight in the back part of the year, and I need to get rid of it. Part of that is changing how I eat.
1-2 now is
I love me Jack so much, but a lot of their food is fried and can't eat it anymore, or eat less of it. Anyways, that's the goal, or the hope. Anyways, I'm not gonna put it as a goal. It's just a hope.
Rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ben Gamble, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great...
It works. 6 Ks.
Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Okay. No.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Rich Hill. Now here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. There is some stick-to-itiveness.
Oh, I was hoping that there'd be a mix-up there, but I guess not.
So here is Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Pops this one up. Moran
foul off to the
foul
right.
Territory, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right
There we
center.
go. Oh,
Chavis is over to his right.
good position.
This one away, 2 down. And stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 4-0.
That's fine. All right.
Go for the last half of the inning and set to
See if
go
I can
as the
finish
third
this off.
baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he's going to
All right, drop it in there. That works.
Consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off
Good job,
the shoulder right there.
D-Mountain.
He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to
That's
have
what
a
we're
lot to
talking
think
about.
about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Key Brian Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half
works.
of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Case.
Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Of course, as we know, Gonsolin holds the record with 12. So, hopefully, D-Mountain doesn't get a chance to match that.
Right now, Poison Park. As with With 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first
I'd have to go
pitch.
back
It's
to his
0-1.
other appearances to see how many consecutive.
0 for 3 in the game so
Gonsolin
far.
has the single game record of 12 straight strikeouts.
Grounded
Oh,
softly to the right.
okay for you. That's fine.
Throw on to
Yes.
first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will
Works,
add
that
one
works,
more
it
to their
works.
winning streak as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Dodgers took the lead in the
Keep
second
grinding
inning
and
and rode that until the very end. Max
gotta win.
Scherzer picks up his league-leading 13th win, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Rich Hill takes the rare
13-0
3-inning
for
save, his
Mad
4th of the
Max.
season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Their only hit. AJ keeping the streak alive at 40. And Kike closing it out. That works. Okay.
Here now is our
13
final lineup
Ks for
tonight.
Scherzer.
First for the victorious Dodgers.
I'll take it.
4 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
Okay. Okay. Day game. We'll finish this out, and then that'll be it for 2023 for me. Let the Part 2 team come in today. Everybody's fresh, no worries about playing time. Everybody gets their chance to play. Wait, what is Muncy? What am I doing here? Muncy, Bellinger, Seager for Lux. Okay, that works. Okay. JT will just have to take the sacrifice today, and I'll have Muncy switch over to third base on the next game.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game
game in
series
Pittsburgh.
between the LA Dodgers
Closing out this
and
series.
the Pittsburgh Pirates. The
Headed
Dodgers
home.
look to match the longest
Played pretty
winning
well
streak
so
in
far.
baseball history. Coming up next. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's Military
You take a look
Appreciation
at
Day.
that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together
go,
3
Cody.
or 4 good quality
Let's
games
do it, buddy.
in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch, 12:35.
set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Pulled toward right center field.
Warning track.
Reynolds will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Stepping up is
Jock
Peterson. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
When you're drawing up plans for your...
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep
Oh,
right
nice
field.
play.
And he will make the play.
Had that
out
one
there.
covered.
There are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Now the Pirates will get their first stop.
Mr. Bueller.
A Kentucky-born right-hander gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing
Stellar
a single
performances
run
so
picking
far.
up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really
See what we can do.
Now at the plate here is June Park. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the
Tommy John surgery. Wasn't able to come back this past season. Hopefully slated to be 100% coming into spring training. So we'll see. Just hope he can pitch well and
now a swing and a miss, and he's behind
do the best he can.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
I've always liked him, and he's been there for us in the biggest games. So it'll be good to get him back on the mound.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side.
Got the explosions already starting, so
taken in for the second out.
I'm going to be dealing with that for a while tonight. We have neighbors that like to shoot guns.
And there you see his righty-lefty splits, and now they've played out
these
so
kind
far
of
this season.
holidays.
First delivery to him.
They shoot fireworks, they shoot guns, they do all kinds of explosive things down at the end of the street. So
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center.
get it, Jock, get it. Yes.
Peterson will reach out with one hand to make the catch
Good
on
job.
the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Max Muncy. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next to stand in is Justin Turner as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely
Yeah,
one
they're
of the
starting
most
with the fireworks
dangerous
early.
hitters in the league these days. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Yes, off the wall. Go.
In right center.
Get there, get there. Yes, safe.
Second now with one away.
Good job, JT.
You have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's
the man.
Get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice
There we
double
go.
off the wall here.
Off the wall.
that'll bring in Austin Barnes as it's on the ground toward the hole.
Yes!
And that's
That works. Good job, Barnesy.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8.
Delivery. That's what we want. That's exactly what we want.
A little bit, you know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in.
0-1.
They start
Okay,
talking
let's
8
see.
games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out. And that, oh, what a stop on the slide to second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no
Yeah,
errors,
it's fireworks.
and 1 man left on
So
base. On now to the bottom of the second.
if you hear it on my
We're tied
microphone, that's what it
0-0.
is. It's fireworks, and then they're going to shoot guns later. So
Now to the plate, here is Colin Moreira. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he takes ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well.
yes, right on the black. That works.
He gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and
That's what we're
even the
talking
best
about.
are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill.
When I took the stadium tour in 2018, December 2018,
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wilmer Defoe.
his
Down for the
Bueller's
second out in
jersey,
the bottom
along with
half.
the 3 other Dodger pitchers that had pitched a combined no-hitter in Mexico, was on display. Clayton Kershaw's equipment from that game, where he threw his no-hitter, was on display. Josh Beckett, when he threw a no-hitter in Philadelphia way back when, was on display, and those have been removed. They're no longer available for viewing. Those are the kind of things that we should show. You know, the trophies and the rewards the players have won is fantastic, but these are single game things that should be, you know, show up in the tour.
Pulls this one into the air,
They're
out
not,
into
and
right
I'm
field.
just not really
Souza
thrilled
gets
about
there
that.
for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Okay.
Top of the 3rd set to get
Mr.
underway,
Souza.
and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Steven Souza.
A very surprising performance
First
for him
pitch
this
on the
season.
way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell
It's
from
been
their
very,
dugout, this
very
guy
good
is
so
carrying
far. I'm very
himself
happy
with
with
a
him.
presence out on the mound. He's got feel
Like that, taking care of business.
That ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will pull into
That
second
works.
with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak. Oh, you talk
Doesn't get a
about
lot of
double
playing
digits,
time,
and now it's
but when he
getting
does,
fun.
he
We're
makes
seeing
the most of
batting
it,
average
and
go
that's
up. We're seeing
something
the
I
homers
appreciate.
go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's the Dodgers
Mr.
pitcher,
Walker.
Walker Buehler, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Press the button.
Souza stands at second with no outs. Big swing and a miss at the
Blew it right past him.
behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Popped him up. Stallings has
No
a play.
dice.
1 out.
Hit all of 5 feet. That's fine.
So a runner on second with 1 down now.
Okay,
Here
Cody.
comes Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right.
Here we go.
Gone!
Yeah! Off the foul pole. Belly bomb. That's what we're talking about.
Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Dodgers move.
Good job, Cody. That's what we're talking about.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook
Doink.
foul, right
Yes.
at the pole, but no such luck.
Off the foul
Off the
pole.
foul pole and gone.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to
Go
right.
back. No, I was going to say back to back.
Off the out-of-town
That's a long
scoreboard.
single.
And he'll settle for a
Oh,
single
man.
here
I
to
was
get
just,
this back
I
in
was,
quickly.
I thought that was going to be a home
Base
run.
hit right there. We're talking about 2 full weeks of finding
So
a
Cody
way
and
to be
Jock both
productive
extend
and
their
get it out.
streaks.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a
Crushed it.
professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your
Albert.
cap to this guy.
Here's Albert now. Now Pujols smacks one.
There we
to
go.
left. Lots of carry on this one.
Yes.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have
All
runners
right.
at second and third following the 1-out double.
Get Albert with the
Last
double.
time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last.
The old
outing.
phrase, hit 'em
And
where
we're
they
only in
ain't,
the third
comes into
inning.
play here. And of course, he has 0 speed, so it's not like he can, you know, leg it out or anything. He has to hit it a long way to get on base. Fortunately, he did, so.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Let's see what the fielder
That
shows.
grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
So next to bat will be Justin Turner. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I
It
gotta
works.
think they're gonna pitch him up, maybe elevate.
Definitely
And
works.
that'll bring home
Good
another
job,
as they
JT.
open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted
See
in.
what Barnesy can do.
So here's Austin Barnes. And a swing from him
Out of
yields
the way.
a foul pop out of play to the right. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this is lined back into center
get
field
down?
as he
Yes,
picks
it
up his
does.
second hit of the afternoon.
Barnesy continuing to produce. That's what we're talking about.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Swinging a ball line hard.
Oh,
towards
nice
short.
play.
Leaps and makes a
That was a
terrific
heck of a
catch.
play there.
With that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Nice job.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up and 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up
works.
another one. Make it 4 strikeouts
I'll
already.
take that
and
every day of the week.
Down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So here's Michael Chavis now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Chavis, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Excuse me.
And the pitch.
There we go. Took a little more effort than I would have liked.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve,
But we
but
got
some
it done.
guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Stephen Brault. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Ready now is Steven Souza. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this
amazing.
And that's the base hit. A little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Getting hits. That's what matters.
You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, man, as we
see
take
if
a
we can
look
do
at
the
his
same.
line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching.
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
These guys are having trouble
Here's a look at the Pirates' road
with
to
the ball.
report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about.
Not as clean as they would like. But they're also making some real hot plays too. So
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No balls and 1 strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Throw into second. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Good job.
Back to first.
Got Souza home, and that's what matters.
This guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night.
And running adventures on the base paths.
Right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. This is line to left.
Yes.
That's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Good job, Jock.
Up next for Dodgers.
Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance.
Good job, Albert. Oh, almost.
And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And a good effort
Safe.
to bring it back in quickly.
Wow, okay. You got lucky.
This thing left his bat. I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Yes, he got in there. Good job, Dale Albert.
Next up is Max Muncy. Fouled off. No hits to this point.
That makes me happy. Okay, Max.
And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Peterson at third.
Second in voting at first base, even though I don't play him there.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to
The
score.
run scores. It's his second RBI today.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Next, here is Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set and the pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 7-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ho-Jun Park. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Oh, there goes the no-hitter.
And the Pirates are in the hit column.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Key Brian Hayes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. First pitch of the AB on its way. 4-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Runaway pitch.
Fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
That wasn't where I wanted it, so it got away from me.
Arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Colin Moran. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And
there we go.
him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
7 Ks from Mr. Walker
Pittsburgh.
Buehler.
They're down by a touchdown.
Very happy.
7-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Okay.
All ready to go in the top of the
Mr.
5th.
Barnes.
And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes.
Still delivering. Good job, Barnesy. That's what we're talking about, dude. Yes.
Line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything.
I mean, on a team where everyone is playing well, his performance so far is, I mean, unbelievable. Him and Souza and Pollock have been just incredible. And Luxie hits it out. Yes.
Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Good job, Gavin.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if
I
you
mean,
leave one over
even
the
Theo
hard plate.
Albert is playing lights out. So
Steven Souza. There's a swing and a high
yes,
drive into left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it.
See ya.
Back-to-back
jacks.
On back-to-back
Souza
pitches.
taking care of business.
A solo home run there for Steven Souza. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Great work.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
That works.
Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Walker Buehler. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Can't buy a hit so far.
So stepping in is
all right, Cody.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And now the first pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. 3 runs already home here. Bouncer to the left side.
Excuse me.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
All right.
Now played is Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game.
Buehler already has a 9-inning perfect game.
This is where you have
So
to lock in as a
if we had
team.
kept
Every
him off
guy
the
has to
score
go
sheet,
up to the
probably
plate
would have
with
gone a little bit
good,
longer.
productive AB.
But he'll do his 6, and then
Behind
we'll
0-2 now.
pass it to the bullpen.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's
go.
the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout.
Minuscule.
As we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League. Currently 3rd best. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away.
99 miles an hour. That's what he was known for. Now, post Tommy John surgery, we'll see what he does.
Got it. And that's
just drop it right in there.
Now for him in the ball game.
Right in the mail slot.
They're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the
I figure he'll be more crafty
and
and off-speed stuff.
And a lot of
But it'll be good to have him back out there doing the best he can.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings. Fouled off. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
All right.
And that'll do it. The inning
that
is
works.
Down in order go the Pirates. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Now here it comes. One strike to Pujols. And he popped him up. And this is
I wish I had known that. I would have made him the everyday first baseman.
And the 0-2 pitch.
Now he's 40 years old, and we're not into that. Besides, I wanted Freddie on this team just because.
Hey, have an AB right here.
So when I was able to make the trade with Atlanta, it was
success.
All right, there we go. Oh man!
A big fly to start the inning.
Oh.
Foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think
not
that's
by
the
much.
idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the sixth inning opens with a fly out, one away.
That's okay.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Used to play for the A's, plays for us.
And he fouls this
Been
one
very
off.
successful for us.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Good job, Max.
The third baseman, Justin.
I mean, he's one of the players that in this
Turner. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
This generation of Dodgers that have produced under the brightest lights. The game-winning home run in Game 3 of the 2018 World Series, the Grand Slam in Game 3 of the NLCS against Atlanta, hitting multiple home runs in the World Series. You know, but you wouldn't know it if you took the tour. You wouldn't know any of it, and that's, to me, that's something that's missing.
Barnes will dig into bat next. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Into the box, Michael Chavis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look.
Okay.
The right fielder, Michael.
Get Mariachi Joe up.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him
Go,
out.
10
Double
Ks.
digits now, 10 strikeouts for
Free
him thus
Jumbo
far.
Jack with the
That's
purchase
10
of a large
strikeouts
drink.
for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack
Day
up
after
quite
the
a few
game.
more before he's done. Still a lot
That
of game
works.
left in this one.
Anthony Alford steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs.
Inside, ball
And
one.
he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2.
Count is 1
Man,
and
this
2.
guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
So the next to bat will be Ke'Bryan Hayes. He bounced out last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Alford stands at second with 2 gone. A bouncer up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's
Yes.
called out and the side is retired. Pirates lead 1.
I was kind of worried about that one.
Down 10-0. Cederlin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results. They've run out there in this one.
59. Blake Cederlin.
7th inning ready to roll, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the
Good
ball
job,
at
Luxie.
the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And it's a good start
That
to
works.
the inning for the Dodgers on the
That
leadoff
absolutely
double.
works.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Steven Souza lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get to it.
Ground rule
And
double.
that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule
Oh,
double.
happy.
This thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark.
That's
Either
very,
way, the
very
runner was
happy.
going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really
Not too late.
nicely.
Stepping in now, Walker Buehler. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gamble comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. 1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch on the way. And he puts it on the ground to second.
It's going to count.
Gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he's going to
Yes.
score with ease as the throw will
Good
be
job,
too late.
Cody.
When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused
Cool
on
as
the
a
game when the
cucumber.
score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
All right, Jock.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson lifted the other way out to left center. Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now
2 doubles, RBI run.
Flew out last time up.
Theo Albert doing well. Just missed a home run by
First pitch of the
mere
AB
feet.
now. He swings and
His last at bat. This is
right
going to
there.
be a ground out.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Dodgers lead it 12-0. Striding in is Brian Reynolds.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Brian.
Look at Trinan up.
Reynolds.
And then Kelly right now.
Joe Kelly will take
So
over on the
Kelly
mound to start
Bridge,
the bottom of the 7th.
7th and 8th, and then Trinan for the 9th.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to
Oh.
square up. Just a heavy sinker.
No fair.
Good downward action.
Now the fastball
There we
is
go.
right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Wow, okay.
Next to dig in, Wilmer Defoe, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as
3
he
in a
chases
row.
one out of the zone
take
for
it.
the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max
happy.
Muncy.
The second baseman, Max.
And now the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next is Dodger. The third baseman.
Digging in next, Justin Turner. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
JT taking care of business so far.
First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a great diving effort.
All right.
It'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Good job.
Well, that's what's so
Nice try.
as a pitcher, D-Row. You
Nice
make a
effort, just
really
couldn't
good
come up
pitch,
with
and
it.
yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
But it stayed right with him, so he was able to recover.
Right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Austin Barnes, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle. And that's
So
a
hot
base
right
hit.
now. Good job, Barnesy.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gavin Lux.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Lux.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. Smoked on the ground.
I'll
up
take
the
it.
middle. And that is
All day,
through
every
into
day.
Center field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here.
All right,
1 out. Still
Steven.
got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes on.
This is line to left. Gamble is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side
nice
is
play.
retired. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 12.
Dead duck. I don't know about that one. From that last angle, didn't look like it, but fine.
Comes set. Here's the nothing pitch. First pitch is a changeup high, ball one. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Fouled off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field.
Oh, that's funny. A little bit of levity.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. On a good change-up, swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Good job, Joe.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him.
And
that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
2 up, 2
Mariachi
down
Joe
on
taking care of business.
He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Michael Chavis.
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Guys battling, I'll say that much.
Here's another 1-2. Got him.
Well, we got it anyways. Okay.
Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0.
Mariachi Joe taking care of business. Very happy.
So here now is the pitcher, Joe Kelly. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger.
Cody with a big bat
line
today.
in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner.
Oh, I was gonna say still continuing, but first baseman made a nice play.
Next, it'll be Jock Peterson. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Pirates nothing.
So we go to the ninth, and this will be my last broadcast of 2023. And it's been an interesting year for me here. I started this project sort of on a whim,
Here it comes.
and it's turned into something really nice for me to experience this game from a fresh player's perspective and
There's a couple of keys to being a
enjoy my
good
team
One, if you have great
the
stuff,
way
you
I
strike
want it to be
everybody
set
out.
up,
Or like this guy,
reliving a lot
not
of
afraid to
memories
throw
in
the
recent
ball in the strike zone.
Dodger
He has
history.
good stuff, not great
And
stuff.
I'm very
He's not
thankful
afraid to
for
let his
everybody who's
defense
tuned in
help him out and
and
make some
watched
plays.
and commented and
Here it comes on 0-2.
had things to say and everything
Swing and a
else.
miss,
So
and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
I'm thankful for all of that, and I'm thankful for everybody.
Has good wheels off base, and that's just what
Trying
they
to
did
get
right
the
there.
first one.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Right by him.
Standing in now, Hoyjun Park. Ball one.
I hope to do more
Working on a
broadcasting
1-for-3 thus far.
of this endeavor all the way through the World Series. So, if we get that far,
Bases are empty,
anyways.
one man out.
All we can do is hope.
And it's fouled away.
Play it one at a time,
I
and
know that's the spot he didn't
whatever
want to miss
happens,
in, but he
happens.
got away with it.
And it's another K. So back-to-back
Alright.
strikeout victims
One
to
more.
start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now.
all right. One more.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he gets
Ball
strike
game.
three called to end it here, and with that, this one is
All
over.
right.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record.
Trenton closes it out, and we are done in Pittsburgh for this series.
Further and further away.
So,
we can say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-0.
they made some plays, and we made some plays, and fortunately we came out on top. So,
led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler earns his 12th
Belly
victory in the
bomb.
ball game.
Always welcome.
10 strikeouts in the effort. Stephen Brault was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The
Lexi
Show.
with the zone
For more,
bomb.
make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Souza also with another bomb, and then Trenton closing it out. See ya. Okie dokie. Let's see. Box score.
The ball game. 3 hours and 29 minutes.
18. Was it 18 Ks?
Joining us here this afternoon. And we
Yep.
remind you
Sure
that
got 18.
drive home safely.
Not too bad. I will definitely take that. Okay, so that will be it for today. I will see you in the new year. I hope you have a happy and safe New Year's Day, and we'll catch up as soon as we can. Have a good night.